Hey gang, Pastor Ben here. Welcome to the first day of spring. A lot of things have been happening behind the scenes, and so we wanted to pause for a minute and give you an update on what's happening. First thing I want to tell you is that our online service has been changing a little bit. We're trying to figure out ways to make it better, to make it easier for you to get there. I know people have had some issues connecting in, and so we want to also make it more interactive, find ways to chat. This is all new to us. So bear with us, be patient, but please, it's really important for us to gather together for worship, so let's do that. Please come to the Hangout fellowship time beforehand on the Zoom conference call. We're going to get this, so just keep trying. Second thing I want to tell you is that we're also looking at doing virtual small groups. Right now, people are very isolated, and so it's really important for us to be in community together, finding ways that we can say, we love each other, to listen to each other, to share what's happening, to pray for one another, to read the Bible together. So please stay tuned for that. If you are interested in getting in a virtual small group, right below, throw a comment in, say, hey, I want to get in a small group, and we'll make sure that we include you in that. Third thing I want to say, I'm going to make sure I get this right. We're launching YouTube devotions. I don't know how long we'll do it, but we're going to try it. I'm going to do a daily devotion for 5 minutes and call it Basic Devotions for Everyday Life. And the goal is to help people that maybe don't do these devotions normally start getting into the rhythm of listening to the Word of God and figuring out how it applies to their life. So if you don't do a lot of devotions, would you hop over to our YouTube channel, also included down here, and go over, subscribe, hit the bell, so you get the updates as we put out new YouTube channel videos every day. Andy will also be doing one for the kids once a week. I think that'll be a really cool thing where she's going to read a Bible story, and so I think your kids would enjoy it. Tune into that. Fourth, I want to talk about developing rhythms in your life, spiritual rhythms. You know, this is all new for me and for you too, and so we need to figure out what are good rhythms for us. The first rhythm I really want to encourage you to do is to take time for God first every day. I know I just said something very controversial. I'm asking all of us to make time for God at the beginning of every day. You know, before you turn on Facebook, before you turn on your email, before you hop on chat, let's just take a couple minutes. I'm not asking you to do a full devotional, but take a few minutes and just talk to God. Rest in His presence. We really need to make sure that spiritually we're connecting with God and that we're walking by the power of the Spirit when everyone else around us may be panicking. You and I are the salt of the earth. They need us to be salty, and you can't do that without Jesus. So get alone with Him and do that. Second thing I want to say, Cecilia, but go get dressed. You know, some people have been hanging out in their PJs all day. You're going to feel a lot more like an adult doing adult things if you get dressed in the morning. I would challenge you and encourage you to limit the amount of time you spend on the news and on social media. I know I just told you, and I'm going to tell you that you do need to be connecting with people. But these platforms, social media and the news, if we just sit there and keep reading feeds all day, they're not going to help us keep our mind focused on God and where it needs to be. I would encourage you, in light of asking you to limit those things, to pick up the phone and call somebody. Or if you have a trusted friend where you know each other doing social distancing well, to go over and hang out together. I think that can be a real encouragement to say, hey, we're together, we're praying together, and we're just seeing what God's doing in each other's lives. In a socially responsible way, I'd also encourage you to get outside and go on a walk once a day, you know, if possible. It's Ohio, so who knows what we're going to be able to do. But man, getting outside and getting some fresh air, that's a really good thing. And you can do that in a socially responsible way. And they're even saying on full lockdown in San Francisco, they're saying people can go on walks. So please, get out there. If you got a dog, they're begging you, go take them too. If you have a cat, I have no idea what you're going to do. And then last I want to say about this, join us in our weekly gatherings, whether it's on Sunday morning in the fellowship time before, whether it's the midweek prayer gathering, whether it's one of these virtual small groups. You need to be in community. Please join us in community. I think it's going to be good for you. Okay, that was my fourth point. Let me get to the fifth point. Below, I'm going to be posting contact information. You can call us on our phone number, 614-407-4070. Or you can email us or text us at that phone number. Contact us if you need prayer. If there's something going on, we are praying for people throughout the week. We're trying to follow up with people throughout the week. Be a way that we can stay connected. And last, if you have been giving by check or money at church regularly, we're asking everyone to go virtually online. We're using an app called Tithely. So you can either go to our church website and click the donate button, or you can go download the Tithely app onto your smartphone, or go to the website and look for Faith Community Church and go ahead and set up your donations there. If you use a check, the church will be able to receive more of the money. They take a percentage for credit cards. Credit card companies always ask for like 2 or 3%. So if you use check instead, that's going to go further in your giving. But whatever you want to do, I totally understand. No pressure from me. From the whole team, have a great first day here of spring in Ohio, and we'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.